What's up guys, welcome back to my video. In today's video we are talking summer shoe staples and what I think you need in your wardrobe to create the perfect collection that's going to take you throughout summer. So let's jump right in and start with our first pair. Okay, so the first pair of summer staples are tan sandals. These are the ones that I have, and this specific type of sandal. I think tan as a color is very neutral and super easy to coordinate and create outfits around. You can literally pair this with anything and it will go because it is nude. I chose this pair because of the weaving detail, and although it's not real leather, it really has been quite durable. But I would suggest, if you want something that is going to last you seasons to come, that you probably want to go you want to buy something that is at a higher price point. So you want to look into pure leather tan sandals and not just the faux leather that you'll find in a lot of high street brands. So I got this pair, this specific pair, at Woolworths. It is a more affordable price point, but you can always look towards your country roads. You can look towards I'm just trying to think now, Forever New I think has a few pairs, but there's so many, I mean really there's so many stores that you can go into and have a look and see, depending on what your price point is. Now I like this weaving detail, but you don't have to. You can always go for more of a solid tan sandal, but I think this is always visually quite interesting. And yes, it is a dupe of the now very iconic Hermes sandals, and I think a lot of brands have kind of created their own versions and dupes of that, and so I think it is quite timeless and I really like the sandal. Alright, so my second pair is, we're still in the casual family, but we are going a little chunkier now. It's still a sandal and it's still casual, but it is a little more trendy. But I love these. Oh my gosh, these are the chunky sandals. These are they're so comfortable, guys. I would recommend getting chunky sandals to anybody. If you want to create a little more edge, a little more trendy, a little more modern to your look, then chunky sandals are, you know, such a great way to do that without being over the top or without having a look that is too trendy. Again, these chunky sandals are a play on the Birkenstocks and other chunky sandals that have come out in the last, I would say, 3-4 years, I'd say. I know Chanel's come out with a few chunky sandals. There were Hermes has come out with a few chunky sandals too. But there's a lot of brands, a lot of luxury brands have come out with them in the last few years, and they've been quite trendy, and so that's obviously filtered down into retail stores, and so you see that a lot more now. And the chunky sandals are, one, very comfortable. Two, if you want to play around with trends but you don't want to fully commit and invest, this is a great way to do it. I mean, a sandal isn't going to break the bank in terms of price, but you will be able to play around with having a refresh, you know, just like refreshing your wardrobe and playing around with trends without fully investing. All right, so I'm going to put some images here of me styling the chunky shoes just to give you an idea of how to do it in a way that still feels classic and timeless and doesn't feel like you're being too trendy, but you're, you know, dabbling in there a little bit. So I love these shoes. I would recommend them to anybody, and they are so comfy. Okay, darlings. Okay, so we're still keeping it casual, and this time we are talking sneakers, and an all white pair of sneakers is going to do it every single time. Every single time, honey. What's more classic than a pair of low top white sneakers in the summertime? You can wear it with dresses, you can wear it with jeans, you can wear it with shorts, you can wear it with anything, and it just looks so effortless. I think it's that pure whiteness that really gives it like a really great summer look. You know, it gives an airy look, it gives really casual but classic still. Having this type of sneaker in your wardrobe is just going to really serve you so many occasions when you're traveling and you want a cute airport outfit, but you don't want to, you know, dress up too much and you still want to look like you're put together. Those sneakers are perfect for that. So, you know, a pair of white sneakers, there are so many brands that have really great white sneakers that I think are worth looking into. I can think of the Vejas. Those are really popular. The Supergas are really popular. Even a pair of All Stars. I mean, I'm a Converse girl through and through. I've loved Converse since I was a teenager, and so a pair of pure white Converse are great staple in your wardrobe. I still have a pair, but you know, I still have a pair. And then I also would recommend your Stan Smiths from Adidas. Those are great as well. There's so many, honestly, there's so many white pairs of sneakers that have really stood the test of time, and I think are worth looking into. If you are looking for a pair of white sneakers, think about those brands, and also think about your own style. I think each brand comes with its own unique custom look to it. So Stan Smith is a little chunkier, a little cooler, a little more street style, but if you go for a Superga, or if you go for, I'm just trying to think, I didn't even say Converse. I think they're more like classic and can fit into a lot more, they're more fluid, so they can fit into a lot more styles. So just think about your own personal style and what kind of sneaker would fit into your personal aesthetic, and then you know, choose a sneaker according to that, according to your vibe, basically. Okay, next up is a pair of loafers. So these are a recent pair, and these are probably another one that's quite trendy that I really fell in love with over time. It took me a while, but I really like these. I think these are great for workwear. I think these are great for traveling. Again, if you are doing a, you know, long distance flight, you want something that is classic and timeless, but also a little trendy and makes you look good. This type of shoe I think can go really far. A pure black one, or even this tan pair, I think are great. If you pair this with a pair of jeans, you can pair this with a suit and look really cool and, you know, effortless and just like super casual. I think a pair of chunky loafers is great. I always like having 1 or 2 pairs of loafers. They're not completely my style, but there are occasions I feel like I need to pull them out, and they really serve me well. And again, I mentioned it, like when I'm traveling, you know, I want a pair of shoes that is comfortable but still looks good. I still look put together, I still look like I've made an effort. So traveling, I'd wear these types of shoes. For work, days when I just don't feel like wearing heels, there are those days. I still want to look put together. I still want to give, it's very I think I pull in that Italian vibe, you know, that very Milano fashion where you find women in like a pencil cut pants, pair of pantsuit, and they just have these classic loafers worn with it. It really looks so good. It looks so timeless, and I just think they're worth investing in. Even if they're not necessarily your style, I think you can always make it in such a way that they are, you know, even if you had to pair these shoes with a really short dress and maybe like a pair of stockings, it gives a preppy look. It's really cute, still feminine, still classic, but it's a little different. It's, you know, it's fun and it's flirty. So there are different ways where you can play around and really pull in your style so that they don't feel like the chunky loafers don't feel like they're overpowering your look. You want your personal style to still seep through and come through quite strongly. So think about it if you haven't, and consider getting a pair of chunky loafers. Okay, so we're still keeping it nude, and this time we are doing a nude heel. For this look, I decided on a low heel because I wanted something that I could wear to work and over the weekend. So this is great if I want to pair this with a pair of jeans. I can wear this and not feel uncomfortable. Do you know what I mean? Like, I won't feel like I'm struggling and I don't know, I'm just like, my feet are hurting. I can wear this so I can wear this casually, I can dress it up, I can dress it down. Because the heel is quite low, it makes it really comfortable, but the pointedness of the shoe makes it classic and really look like you're put together. And so I think it doesn't matter what color you choose. It can be black, it can be tan, it can be leopard print, whatever, even multicolored. But I think a low pointed heel is just such a great piece for your summer look, because you can just look so cute on so many occasions with this. All right, next we're still in the heels. We have the open-toed heel sandal, or sandal heel. I mean, what's summer without this kind of silhouette? This is just such a good heel. I think having your toes out and you know, this kind of open toe sandal heel is just such a classic, and it's always going to make you look so feminine, so dainty, so classic. And so I think this is a great look. Again, you can go to so many brands with this heel depending on the height that you want. So this one is I'd say like a medium heel to short even, but if you want something a little higher, I know that Zara has a few really good pairs. I've seen Steve Madden always comes out with a really good pair of tan and black sandals. They are quite high, so they're more of like, I would say, dinner or going out heel. But this is great for work. This is great for, again, you can still wear this over the weekend. I think it's a great heel length that just doesn't feel intimidating or feel like you're gonna get hurt, you know. And so yes, I think I'd even buy maybe 1 or 2 pairs here in different colors and different heel lengths, just to give you variety, because I always feel like you're going to pull these out when you don't know what to wear with your outfit. These are always such a classic choice to pull out. Okay, so we're still in the heels. We're still talking heels. This time we're talking mule heels. And so this pair I've had for quite some time now. These I got at Zara quite a while back, and I think always served me really well in the summertime. It's a nice mustardy yellow, and so the color is even quite summery and quite cute. A mule heel is just so comfortable, especially with again a heel height that isn't too high. It's so comfortable. There's so many ways that you can pair this, but I think with dresses especially, I love pairing this with a dress, because it brings it all together. It just looks so airy, so light, so summery, you know, just like everything's so effortless, and just, oh, I'm going out for brunch, or you know, I'm going out for lunch, or whatever the case is, but it just feels very summer and just put together and very ladylike. So a pair of mule heels are a great addition. It's a staple. I think if you're a heel girl and you really want to play around with the different shapes and silhouettes of heels, a mule is a great way to look a lot more effortless and play around with that. Okay, my last pair is a higher heel. I think there's not much I need to say about this. A pointed high heel in the summertime. That is a slingback heel. What? This is forever, guys. Like, I will forever buy this silhouette every single season. Like, I have had so many variations of the same sandal. The slingback makes it look really sexy and like not too chunky. I find if it was like a full heel, it just looks a little more clunky and chunky and down. The thin silhouette again makes it very feminine, very like dainty. This year I got leopard print because it is a huge trend this year, and I love me some leopard print. So anytime it's a trend, I try to buy as many pieces that are leopard print or animal print as possible, because I'm always going to wear it whether it's in season or not. For me, I think it's one of my favorite prints, and so when I saw this I was like, oh, I have to have it. Now there is a higher heel at Zara that's open toe that I absolutely love, but I chose this one over that one because I feel like I'll get more wear out of this. And so if you are ever thinking about buying something that is in the same family, always consider your lifestyle and what you would actually how much you should get out of it. So the other one was beautiful and it's probably great for going out for dinner, but how often am I doing that versus me going to work, being off duty and just wanting to look good and fly? I'm gonna wear this more than I'd wear the open toe. So this is a great one. I love this V-neck, this V shape that this particular one has. I don't know if you can see that. I think that's quite interesting and makes it more modern looking. And that's another suggestion that I would make, is that, you know, you can buy something that's quite timeless, but then the little details are what make it more modern looking, and so you don't look like you're stuck in a rut. This still feels quite on quite modern, and is still quite relevant today because of the different little details that are a little different, but it's still so beautiful. And I think, again, I'm going to wear this so often, so many times. It's so gorgeous. All right guys, that's it. So those are the 8 pairs of shoes that I think if you have in your wardrobe, they are going to be such a staple. You'll be able to wear them on so many different occasions, and I really feel like you'll be able to keep them over the next couple of years. They are just so good. I will say, if you aren't someone who is into prints, you know, the types of colors that I chose in this video were a lot of tans, browns, leopard prints. So like, really consider that. Like, I think if you are someone who wants shoes that kind of can work across different outfits, you want to look towards the more neutral colors when you're buying shoes, because they will serve you a lot longer. You'll be able to wear them and you get a lot more wear out of it when they are a lot more neutral based. And then once you've got your staples, then you can really start building on the prints and the different and more interesting shoes that you would just want to add in here and there, you know. Also consider your price points. If you want something that's going to last you a long time, I would always say really consider rather buying something at a higher price point, because it will last you longer. But you know, buy at the price point that you are right now, and don't stress yourself out too much. But if you can, I always say try and invest in your shoes and your handbags as much as you can, and then the clothes is where you can really play around with whether you want to go high-end or luxury or affordable. So that's just what I've seen. I think it works really well if your investment goes into your shoes and your bags. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have gleaned something from this, and there's 1 or 2 pairs of shoes that you want to add into your collection. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.